Sorry, I just ate some chips. How are y'all doing? Let me get to where I can actually, whoa, I almost knocked everything down like always. I have a few surprises for you guys. Oh, I want to get on my knees so I can, I'm kind of short. Okay, so let's see. What do we have? Okay, so I did, since it's Halloween, I got this, and I have a whole bunch of sticks that have meanings on both ends, and it's like over 100. It's like 100 and something, so I'm really excited about those. And I've been working on a new deck to clarify my cards, so we're going to get into that as well. Now, there's something that I channeled that I would like to share with you guys first before we get into the reading. Okay. Okay, this is what I channeled. It says, so many of us were taught to see knowledge as something we possess, something stored, measured, even hoarded. We imagine knowledge as fixed, like a book on a shelf inside our brain. Here's the truth. When we hold knowledge in that way, it doesn't expand us. It actually limits us. Think about it at work. If we say, I already know how this is done, we shut the door on creativity and innovation. In relationships, when we assume, I know this person, we miss the beauty of their growth and change. As parents, if we think, I know what's best for my child, we may overlook the wisdom they carry within them. Even with ourselves, when we declare, I know who I am, this is just me, we unconsciously close off to the possibility of transformation. Okay, so this is how fixed, and what I'm talking about is knowledge versus knowing, okay? Because a lot of people will refer to them being very knowledgeable or having a lot of wisdom, and some people will belittle themselves and, you know, maybe not meaning to, but will actually do that and say, well, you have too many years on me, so I don't know as much as you do. But ultimately, what I had channeled was that knowledge is so restrictive. It's not, and like like I was explaining it, it's almost as if, you know, like in the zodiac, some signs are fixed signs. Well, if you were to think of knowledge versus knowing, knowledge would be something that would be fixed, because knowing would be something that you have access to, okay? And I'm talking about infinite access. So, that's the whole point I'm trying to make, is the difference between truly knowing where our wisdom and our knowing comes from, and it comes from not just a certain part in the brain where you store all your information and it's all memorized. Yes, we do have some imprints that are left, things that get stuck there, imprinted like a picture. But let me finish so maybe you could better understand. Okay, I said this is how fixed knowledge can hold us back. It becomes a box we place ourselves in. It can stop us from learning new skills, from listening to our bodies, from resolving conflicts differently, from connecting with our spirituality in fresh ways. It can even rob us of creativity and make daily life feel repetitive, heavy, and uninspired. But when we shift into this state of knowing rather than knowledge or being knowledgeable, hey guys, how are you doing? I'm so glad y'all are here. So I'm going over the difference between knowledge versus knowing, okay? Which a lot of people refer to themselves as being very knowledgeable, and it's very important that we understand where this quote-unquote knowledge is coming from, because if we don't know how much we have of it or where it's coming from or where it's going, I'm just like envisioning somebody, just as I wrote here, compartmentalizing their knowledge and, like, I don't know, maybe visualizing themselves putting it on a bookshelf or something, so that in their brain, so that they can go back and grab it when they need it. And that's not really how our wisdom and the things that we know come to us. It's more so, I guess the correct verbiage would be knowing instead of knowledge, okay? Knowing is, well, let me read. But when we shift into the state of knowing, everything changes. Knowing is not a possession. So knowledge is not something that we can possess. It's something that we channel. It, like, literally, and everybody's doing it. It's something that we have access to. Just as they say the answers to all of our questions are inside of us, we know what's truly meant for us. We were designed this way at birth. Just further solidifies this whenever I was receiving this channel 2 days ago. So anyway, let me finish. It says, in the state of knowing, your work becomes lighter because curiosity leads the way. Your relationships deepen because you see people with fresh eyes every day. Parenting turns into discovery as your child reveals their uniqueness to you. You begin to see yourself not as fixed, but as becoming, alive, evolving, and expanding. How cool is that? Whenever I received this, and it took me until today to get it finished, written all together. But it was like an aha moment. And I'm glad Spirit really allowed me to have this understanding of knowing, because it allows me to better understand and expand my awareness on myself. So I'm almost done. It says in excuse me, guys. Hold on. Something. I'm trying to hum it off. Okay, so better. In knowing, learning becomes joyful. Mistakes turn into stepping stones. Health becomes a dialogue with your own body. Conflicts shift into opportunities for understanding. Spirituality becomes alive, not because of what you've read, but because of what you directly experience. Creativity flows without borders, and even your daily routines open into fresh joy. Excuse me, because you approach them with presence and play. This is the healing truth. Knowledge as something fixed anchors you to the past, but knowing as a state sets you free in the present, where growth, confidence, and infinite compassion are always available. And I don't know, I was kind of proud of myself on that one. I had a few other things that I had channeled. But I don't have it all here with me. Okay. All right, so we are going to get into, we're going to pull some oracle cards. I don't know why I just did that. Excuse me. I'm sorry, you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Let's get down to the truth of what's really going on with the divine feminine. Oh, before I do that, I want to cleanse the energy, and I want to call my ancestors. So these little bells, if you ever wonder what I'm ringing, I have a bunch of different ones that they look like this. They're antiques, and my aunt, my aunt Krista, she had lung cancer, and she was just, I mean, she went very slowly, and so anyway, they bought her these bells to ring for whenever she needed somebody to come. And I'm, I'm the only child, so they were given to me because she was almost like a sister to me. We're very, very close, but okay, let's see. What do we have? This is my new deck that I just made today. I just want to see what's going to come out for the general collective. See what's going on, you know. I'm here to help. I don't even offer personal readings at this time. What does the collective need to hear at this time? Man, my goodness. I have not had any trouble with my throat until I get on here, and it happens all the time. We have past life echo. So what I'm getting here is that something that's happening in your life now, in this incarnation, if you want to call it, there are things, either karmic, like generational karmic ties, or there are things that you are starting to recognize within yourself. Hey puppies, that hey, this seems kind of familiar, you know, like kind of seeing moments of or especially when I get deja vu. That's like, I know I just experienced a strong, like, direct channel to my past life, to one of them at least. So I tell my girls that all the time. I've got like piece of fuzz. Okay, so I'll pull one from here. Oh, and I do have these. Happy Halloween. It's coming. These are a bunch of sticks with all different kind of phrases on the front and the back of them. So I'm going to pull those randomly, and we're going to see what's going on. Okay, what's going on with the collective right now? We have self-inflicted, and we'll clarify that. It says you're closer than you thought. Okay, tell me more. What does the collective need to know at this time? Someone might have ulterior motives. I don't know why I'm getting some sort of correlation with ulterior motives and self-inflicted. I'm getting something like something pretty serious, possibly even dangerous or threatening, where someone may come in with a smile on their face and be very like, you know, hey, what's up? You know, like long time no see, just trying to kick it with you, and shh, shh. And the whole time, their intentions are to backstab you, betray you, or something like that. And the way they plan to go about it is to have it be viewed as self-inflicted, as if you were to do this. This is somebody's motives. It says you're closer than you thought. With that statement, I feel like, oh, look what we have at the bottom of the deck. We have spell work, curse, hex, evil eye, brewing, evil eye brewing here being done. So that would go with ulterior motives. Spell work. You're closer than you thought. Past life echo. Self-inflicted. I'm going to keep that in the middle. Okay. Now I'm going to pick a couple of these. Okay, let's see. I've never done this before, so we get to christen it together. Let's see, what does the collective need to know? It says an official authority and legal matters. So, okay, we have ulterior motives. We know that somebody doesn't have your best interest right now, especially when we have spell work and curse. I don't know if that has anything to do with this energy, but I have it in that pile for now. Now we do have an official, authoritative or legal, some sort of legal matter here. Okay, let's pick another one out of the Halloween head, the crown. Karmic masculine. So I'm getting that a karmic masculine may have some ulterior motives here when it comes to you, and possibly whatever you guys have going on, and the extent he's willing to take, like how serious he's willing to take it. Let's see. What else do we have? Territorial. So there's a karmic masculine, or there's an official. Someone who has maybe a lot of legal advice or legal understanding, is very territorial. Or this karmic masculine is, hence why the need to start manipulating energy. Let's see, let's pull a couple more cards and then I'm going to clarify these. I want to do my new deck again. I'm going to pull out a few of them and I'll just keep a couple. What's going on with the collective spirit? It says divine detour. What's going on with the It says your message was intercepted. Divine detour. Your message was intercepted. Divine detour. So what I'm getting here is that the universe or the divine stepped in when it came to stopping someone from communicating with you. Divine masculine. I just made this deck today. I like it. Okay, tell me more. What else is going on with the collective at this time? Secretive. So, the divine intercepted some sort of message that was supposed to either reach you or an actual person intercepted this message. Now the divine is taking is working its magic behind the scenes to reveal whatever secret's being held. But we will clarify this. What, baby?
I'm not lying. I couldn't even eat a piece of toast.
Do you have an excuse for today? Bring me your excuse. Let me see it.
It's in your purse.
Okay, I'll check it. Give me a minute, okay?
And I have my Chromebook for school so I can do schoolwork at home.
You have your what?
I got my computer Monday.
And you have your assignments? I'm sorry, guys. Okay. We'll go lay back down. My daughter, one just fell out. It says glass ceiling, unofficial invisible barrier, and time to break through. Okay. My daughter, she, not yesterday because she stayed home, but the day before yesterday, she was at PE or one of whatever it was, and she was literally in the gymnasium with her back leaned up against the wall, and like she was looking the other direction talking to somebody, and some boy came and snuck her right in the mouth, and she's got braces, and it like the braces like cut the inside of her gum and everything, and you know, she felt so lightheaded, and so I brought her to urgent care, and then we went to the dentist yesterday. There was 3 brackets that were broken. Yeah, it's a shame, and it was a boy, and like whenever I got to the school to see what happened, you know, her mouth was all swollen, and the principal comes out, and the way she started off with the conversation was, yeah, a little boy in them was just playing, and they were moving from one area to another, and they were roughhousing, and they just, you know, he just accidentally hit her. Well, I mean, there was a big group around them. First of all, knowing that that did not happen, they weren't moving nowhere. She was like just standing there, and the principal, when she said little boy, this is high school. I'm like, why is she referring to him as little boy? And so anyway, she took it as a champ. She really did. I went to make sure she didn't have a concussion, which she's good, but she's still, her mouth is still hurting her bad, so I think she's gonna stay home one more day. But that's what we were talking about. I'm sorry, guys. All right, let's see what else we have for the collective. Okay, you may know somebody, or you yourself may read divination, and you may read tea leaves, okay, which is a divination gift. It's all about awakening to your gift, being able to recognize shapes and their meanings along with symbolisms, challenges, achievements, and intuitive. Or confirmation, this is giving me a feeling that if it's not somebody got their tea leaves read, then possibly somebody got their tarot cards read on some sort of situation that seems like it's coming to the surface, it's coming to the light. At the bottom of the deck, we have unhealthy masculinity, emotionally reckless. We're going to put that with ulterior motives. So we have karmic masculine, ulterior motives, unhealthy masculinity, emotionally reckless, spellwork, curse, hex, territorial. Then we have divine detour. Your message was intercepted. Secretive. I'm wondering if there was like some sort of secret message or secret like conversation that somebody, you know, possibly walked by and caught wind of it or something like that. Maybe like a co-worker, like at an actual physical, excuse me, job. Okay. Let me pull a couple more from here real quick. What's going on with the general collective? No puppies. It says, pretending you are the only one. Happy birthday. It says, why you experience upper back pain. Now that came out with this one, but if some of you guys do experience like the pain right here and like the sharpness and the dull feeling, that may resonate with you. There is a karmic masculine who is engaged. Hey, puppies. Who is engaging in some sort of, oh my God, guys, hold on one second. Oh, like that didn't make enough noise. Sorry guys, I know I bumped into you. But you can experience upper back pain due to the normal things, like if you work at a job where you're sitting at a desk all day, or you know, if you're like if you work at the plant and you're picking up those big old what are they, like those metal pole things. Okay, let's see. Clear. All right, what else do we have for the collective? We have jealous or envy. Now, self-inflicted is also giving me like, and I'm sorry, trigger warning, it's also giving me like, you know, hurting yourself. Self-inflicted. Pretending you are the only one. Then we have jealousy or envy, which goes with territorial. Alright, let me grab We'll put that deck up. Let's try this one. Oh, let's get another stick. Oh my God. So each side, like, isn't supposed to correlate with each other. They're just supposed to be random. And this side says they don't give too much to this situation. Okay? And on the back, it says coworker. Well, well, well. You don't say. I didn't need that stick to know that. Okay. Some of you guys may have a cat that is a familiar for you. Maybe a black cat. I'm gonna put that over here. Cats are protectors. They absorb negative energy. Dogs do as well. However, when the dogs start to absorb negativity, especially if there's a lot going on within a home, like poltergeist, haunting activity, stuff like that, your pets will actually begin to, yes, they do protect you, but they also absorb that negative energy and they will begin to put on weight. We have serious chemistry. So I'll put the random cat card stick over here, and then it says serious chemistry. I'm being silly. What else does the general collective need to know at this time? I got two. They're manipulating you with their charm and charisma. I'm 37. They are manipulating you with their charm and charisma because they want something out of you. If not, we wouldn't have jealousy and envy. Someone's only jealous and envious if they want something that you have or something like that. It says a negative habit that needs to change at this time. I mean, I'm sure a lot of us can kind of relate to that. But I can only speak for myself. All right, I'm gonna pull 3 more. It says lazy, procrastinating, searching for something, I mean, your message wasn't, or someone's message was intercepted for a reason. Divine detour, and I think it was intercepted by the universe. Because some sort of ulterior motive that of course you wouldn't know about, because that's their internal judgment feeling, you know. It's secretive. And searching for something. I just said that. Searching for something. Alright, last one. Right, the general collective. Unpredictable. Okay, let me finish pulling one or two from these decks that I go down the road. What's going on with the general collective? So right now you're being asked to keep quiet and to kind of move in silence and not put your business out there. It says, shh, say less. I know they do sound like little baby dragons. They are something else, but they're adorable. Can I see you, puppy? Coco. I have 4. The mama had 4 boys. So at the bottom of the deck, I'm not going to pull it, but it's, whoa. It says, the ex plotting a return. So I'm guessing your ex is plotting a return. And then we have right person, wrong time. Then we have repeat lessons. And once again, remember ulterior motives? We have hidden motives. Spell jar. Which you see the peppers in it, that would be used for revenge, or you know, maybe somebody has an enemy, but a jar spell in this sort of nature would possibly have you experiencing hot flashes, maybe just burning all over your body. You could be experiencing that you feel very irritated and just not yourself. You could be hot-tempered, like quick to snap. A spell jar like this with spices like that can even cause fever and cause you to go ill. It literally is one that will stop you in your tracks and have you completely disillusioned. I say disillusioned, and look, illusion breaking. Wait, we had divine detour and then we have stop, wrong direction. Okay. Come here, puppies. Come here, puppies. Come here, puppies. Come see me. Come see. No, just one. Calm down. So this is the puppies. Isn't he cute? Oh my goodness. Look how tiny he is. Well, they've gotten bigger now. Now this is from the same mama, okay? It's a boy. Look, see his little face. Hey Coco, look in the phone. I'm gonna look at, oh, there you go. Go see, puppy. And then the same mama gave birth to a long-haired one. Isn't that cute? And this long-haired one is just so soft. It's not like that wiry fur. Oh, they're so sweet. They're rat terriers, and they're just the sweetest puppies ever, but they're getting so big now. You like the long-haired one? I know. I'm in Louisiana. I'm in the South. Oh, this one just likes to cuddle. Oh, they're so sweet. Here, y'all can sit up here if you just behave. Okay. You're in Utah? Oh, cool. The puppies or the mama dog's name is Lady. And they're licking my back. But the puppies, right? I know. And it's so hard to get rid of them. Like, and I know they have to go. I gave them their parvo shot, which I picked up at Tractor Supply yesterday, and I gave them their shots yesterday. But they're getting to that age where it's almost time, you know. But I know, I mean, I've got 2 daughters, and each daughter wants to keep their own puppy, and I'm just like, but we're moving in January. So, to one of my other properties. Well, it's my dad's house. He passed away, and I had it. I was leasing it out, but we're gonna move over there. Okay, so let's see. What else? They do sound like dragons. Okay, what else is going on with the collective? Okay, someone needs to pause. Maybe, hey. Maybe possibly take some time to think about a situation before you react, because this this full moon in Aries. Hey! Where's my water sprayer? That'll make them stop. You hear them now? See, it's just got water in it. Here, you want to get down? Come on. Come on, Coco. Alright, y'all chill out. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, so we have pause. The divine definitely has their hand in this situation. They may even be this authoritative figure. They don't even know what's really getting them, but then they start backing away. So. Aw, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a live on my spiritual awakening. Hey, my spiritual awakening and journey. I went through, hey, stop it, puppies. And I went through a lot. I even went through oppression. And actually, last year, I lost my house to a house fire. So, yeah, it's been pretty tough. Just a lot of things going on. Luckily, it was just, I mean, I've been a single mom for, well, ever since my youngest has been born, and she's 6 now. So, but I think part of it has to do with me grieving over my father. Some of you guys may be traveling soon. Hey, enough. They stop. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a pleasure to meet you guys too. It's good to see some new names around here. I was gonna say faces. What else is going on with the collective? Okay, so some of you guys are alchemizing things that no longer serve you. Figure speech would be like cleaning out the closet, letting go of those friends that just kind of hold you back from from really doing what it is that that you've been putting a lot of time and focus into. Whoever's in this alchemy energy is definitely on a healing journey. I mean, we're all on a healing journey. It's just a matter of, you know, where on that journey. I say where and it says earth. Yeah, I know. What's made it easier for me, like I struggled years after my dad died. He was my best friend, my everything. And when he passed, which was in an airplane accident, his airplane lost power in 2016, and he had his girlfriend with him, and she ended up surviving, but and my dad didn't, but it wasn't, well, me losing my dad and going through that process and going through this spiritual awakening, which I didn't know what the hell was going on with me at the time. I did a lot of things on my own, and I learned a lot on my own. Because it seemed like every kind of like private practitioner who could come help and do a cleansing on the house or whatever was like taking advantage of me. They were charging me like $700 just to come do that, or just to do like an energy clean on me, $500. So I was really being taken advantage of, and at that time I didn't really know much about it, and losing my dad had really woke me up to it, because I wanted to be able to speak to him again. He left so abruptly that it was just like very, very traumatic. But one thing I will say is that as I have healed, and I have ascended, and I have aligned with, source, and being able to channel, I can also channel my dad. And so, I don't know, it's just like, when I finally realized that, and I was getting confirmation from my dad, I wasn't sad anymore, because he was there with me. He was still there. So, maybe not physically, but mentally and emotionally, definitely he was there. So, all right, let's see, what else do we have for the general collective? Diligence is needed here. Diligence is needed here. Let me get one more. The podcast. Dun, dun, dun. And then at the bottom of the deck it says, like a bird without a cage, which gives me liberation. Maybe you're someone who has a podcast, and you're starting to feel you're starting to feel like you're building momentum within yourself, courage. Let's go ahead and get the tarot out. Shh. Hey, 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 hey. I have to go put them inside. Give me 1 second to rearrange all this. Okay, we had pulled quite a few. Okay. Hey, hey, that's enough. Y'all sound silly. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. But I'm glad you were able to have that closure. I'm so sorry. I couldn't imagine. Couldn't imagine. Sorry guys, I just gotta shuffle the deck. Before I read these cards, I'm gonna go put them inside. We have the High Priestess in the upright and the Three of Wands in reverse. So the High Priestess is all about like the unconscious side, intuition. She's very mysterious. She's also known to be the keeper of hidden knowledge, or hidden knowing. She's actually spiritually high ranking, and she has like this inner voice within her. Now the Three of Wands in I almost said divorce. So the Three of Wands in reverse is restricted limitations, lack of progress, obstacles, delays, and frustration. So well, we'll see whenever I pull the cards. I just wanted to get the bottom. Hey, that's enough. Hey, y'all are too small to be making that much noise. What's going on with the General Collective? I just want to stuff. I'm using these two decks. They are a mess. Alright, one more shuffle. Okay, so at the bottom of this deck, we have the Four of Cups in the upright, which is like missed opportunities, feeling dissatisfied, bored, unmotivated, depression, weary and reluctant. But then we have the Judgment in reverse. So shh, baby. I'm seeing that there is, okay, so the Judgment in reverse is someone needing to step it up and like Ross, baby, come on, get up and go inside. You just knocked my whole camera down. They're gonna hurt you. Get up. Hold on, guys. Let me go put these puppies in. Come on, inside, puppies. No, Ross, because I'm doing a live right now, my baby.
Do I just spray them with the bottle? I don't want them by me. Spray them with the bottle. And look, they scratched my velvet and made a blade. The cat's not in here. They don't need to be in the cage.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. It's a lot more quiet now. And I did have one other deck that I wanted to grab. I'm going to just go ahead and shuffle them while I'm at it. What's going on with the general collective? What's going on with the general collective? I just saw the Five of Swords. One last shuffle. All right. It looks like there's some sort of truth or some sort of clarity that's coming about when it comes to a King of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm not gonna take it, I'm gonna just show you what I have at the bottom. Okay, what's going on with the general collective? What do they need to know at this time? We have the Queen of Wands, which is someone who's very courageous and driven. And then we have the Hermit. So we have a Queen of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is someone who is very whimsical, very spiritual, strong, has endurance. However, I see this person going into needing some sort of isolation to introspect and to kind of find their ground. So I see an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius taking time for themselves to really look within themselves and within the situation or whatever situation they're dealing with at the time, at this time, and taking time to reflect on that. And it looks like it has something to do with some sort of like romance, love, and emotions. Okay, tell me more about the general collective. What else is going on? We have the Knight of Wands. This is also Aries, Leo, Sag. This Knight of Wands is very adventurous and passionate. This Knight of Wands could be the Queen of Wands. I really just read the energy. I don't really like to add gender, but okay. Tell me more about the general collective. Okay, so it looks like this Knight of Wands, who is very adventurous, or this Queen of Wands, because I think this Queen of Wands and Knight of Wands is the same person, because we have the Queen of Wands and the Hermit, which is someone who's very courageous and driven, who may be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, is pretty much isolating themselves so that they can have time to introspect on whatever it is that they're going through. But I see that this person is equally very adventurous and passionate, or has a lot of passion when it comes towards seeing new things, traveling places, things like that. And this puts them in a Nine of Pentacles. Someone who is lives like an abundant luxury lifestyle. This person could possibly have a lot of pride. And then we have the Emperor. Alright, let's get some more. What do we have for the general collective? Spiritual cleansing. Okay, it looks like somebody needs to work on their spiritual hygiene. What else for the general collective? Okay, the only thing I'm seeing here this far is that there is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, man or woman, or there's a man and a woman, but I'm strongly getting it's just one person that is taking time for themselves to reflect on things. Reflect on the passion that they have for adventure and the lavish lifestyle they're living. But I'm seeing in order to get to the Ten of Cups, there needs to be some sort of transformation with spiritual cleansing. And the reason why there needs to be a transformation is because some sort of betrayal and suffering ensued. Possibly. Okay, tell me more about what's going on with the General Collective. We have the Five of Swords. We have conflict and defeat. And we have the Five of Pentacles. So, I'm seeing that Pentacles. Let me get a few more cards, guys. Tell me more about the General. Okay, what I'm seeing is that hold on, I gotta clarify this. One second, guys. I need to clarify the Queen. Just 1 second, I'll have some answers for you. Okay, so this Queen of Wands is showing up as someone who's very apathetic, someone who prefers to remain focused on their own life right now. And that may be another reason why they're going into hermit mode. This person may be an introvert. I don't know. That's kind of funny saying that with the Queen of Wands. Then again, the Queen of Wands can just be an embodiment. Spirit, clarify the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have friendly. So I'm getting that this Queen of Wands is this same person, this Knight of Wands. I come with warmth and good intention, bringing joy and light to your life. So, this Knight of Wands is someone who's very recognized. for the lifestyle they live. They're probably viewed as somebody who has a lot of coin. We have deceit at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, clarify spiritual cleansing. Meddler. So spiritual cleansing can, it says, I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know best. So possibly someone who has just received some sort of spiritual engagement with a a spiritualist, probably on a higher rank than this person. When it comes to this Ten of Cups, with having it with another person, I feel like their intentions are not correct, because for spiritual cleansing, it says meddler. I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know best. So someone who's very controlling. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Cups for me. I just got passed for the Ten of Cups and spiritual cleansing. Meddler. The weight of what happened between us still lingers. I'm not yet over our past. So this is someone that I'm getting very strongly that the only way you guys know each other is possibly through work. And even through work, you guys have only had, well, y'all haven't even had a conversation. I'm getting that there may have just been one message between the two of you. And then we have all this. So someone who, I'm reading this past as the Six of Cups. Someone who you used to have some sort of, relations with, like, and what I mean by relations, I mean like, I'm not even getting that you even understand each other, because y'all don't even know each other. And that's why it's causing this conflict, because things are being said that aren't true. They're all assumptions. And I feel like this person is constantly leading this other person on by leaving little droplets of false hope, saying, for example, saying that, like, this person may be gossiping about you, maybe referring to you as being immature, when they don't even know your last name or how old you are. But this conflict has put somebody in a limiting belief. This conflict that ensued has made them stagnant, stuck. And it may have something to do with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that came out next with the Strength card. The Queen of Swords is someone who's very independent and assertive. Combined with the Strength is I'd say it's a pretty strong bitch, honestly. And what I mean by that is I'm literally speaking clearly on the energy. I feel like this conflict and defeat and this whole situation that just backfired on somebody, while this Queen of Wands exhibited some sort of self-control and courage, meaning I feel like she didn't or she or he did not entertain whatever this conflict, this defeat, this battle, this fight, this argument, this whatever happened. I feel like she left it alone, or he left it alone, because if you're a spiritualist, I'm pretty sure you're aware of this, that people can harness or take our energy in different ways, but one way that for sure that you have control over is if somebody does something to mess with you or to cause havoc in your life, and rather than getting all pissed off and angry and ready to go off, you exhibit self-control and courage, and you assert your energy. This is you, like, setting boundaries, saying no, calling your energy back, your power back, because self-control is ultimately our power. Okay, we have, after that we have, let's see, after the Queen of Swords and the Strength, we have the Seven of Wands, which is all about like persevering. But as you see, all these other wands that are coming at this one person, like I've said before, this one person is standing alone, that you can see, but what people don't realize is that this person has an entire spiritual, or their ancestors, their spirit guides standing behind them, fighting for them. And I feel like this may be a King of Cups who's persevering through some sort of conflict and defeat that ensued. We're going to clarify that. We have growth at the bottom of the deck. All right, clarify the Five of Swords for me, please. Leverage. Okay, so somebody started this dispute, this fuckery, all because they wanted you to open up and trust them so that they could use their secrets against you. Clarify this Five of Pentacles. Closure. You're saying hell no to this shit. That's why you're being so assertive and you're calling your power back. And it even seems like you have others that are either trying to fight for themselves and persevere, or because this King of Cups is someone who's very empathetic and caring. The Five of Pentacles, so we have the Five of Swords, conflict, leverage. I want you to open up and trust me so I can use your secrets against you. I feel like that's where the gossip came into play. And then we have closure with the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you're coming out of some sort of cycle of being bound and restricted to like some sort of like poverty mindset. You're closing this out. Clarify the Queen of Swords. We have positive. It says, my intentions are pure and I want only to elevate and improve your life. So I'm seeing that this Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is a positive individual, okay, who's making a lot of growth and who has actually a lot of empathy, even for those who have sabotaged, you know, things for her or him, whoever, you know, whatever gender. Okay, Ouch. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Okay, someone's persevering, and I clarified it and it says revenge. So maybe somebody's trying to persevere against some sort of King of Cups. Revenge says, I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. So there's several different people here. It looks like possibly an Aries, Leo, Sag may have had some sort of influence on a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, where there's now somebody's wanting revenge. And I see it being mutual between the both of them. Okay, can you clarify this King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? We have negative. I'm hiding my true intentions and I don't actually care about your well-being. Okay. Then we have at the bottom of the deck, regret. So it looks like some sort of community regrets being unfriendly. All right, let's get a different spread. I'm gonna do this one first. What's going on with the general collective? Let's see what's going on. Okay, what's going on with the general collective? There's a love offer that's being made. I don't know if you guys have possibly recently met somebody, or maybe for my men out there, they are possibly wanting to communicate some sort of interest. Okay. Clarify